Okay. As I was telling you, it is just an introductory class. So your class usual timing will be from 10:30 to 2 onwards with half an hour of break in between. So every day 3 hours of class plus half an hour of break. Now this curriculum will be divided into two parts. All right. The first 10 days will look at everything with regard to technical analysis and fundamental analysis, what to buy, when not to buy, how to trail your losses, profit and everything. And a group is created that will be active for the next 3 months. Whatever homework I'm giving you, you have to take a snapshot of that chart and share it with me. I mean, in that particular group, because your queries are going to help others as well. So first 10 days we'll do that, and the next 4 days will be related to options. But whatever we are learning in the first 10 days will be applicable to options as well. But options will have even a little more, what you say, understanding it requires. Unlike stocks, which never decays or expires, options, futures and options, they expire, and that's where people lose a lot of money. So before I begin, how many of you have been trading in the stock market or an idea about the stock market? I know you keep asking the queries. So फ्यूचर्स एंड ऑप्शंस में नहीं ट्रेड किया, अपने से एनालिसिस किया कभी? नहीं किया. You dear? Never? You have no knowledge about the stock market? Nothing? Okay, no problem. We'll be covering mutual funds as well. You? Mutual funds. You? No, nothing. Online students? Okay. So it means why I'm asking this, this gives me an idea where to begin from. I'll begin from the scratch. From the very beginning, I'll start. So you don't need to know about the stock market, right? So I will consider the glass is empty, but after these 14 days of class, I mean first 10 days, then you will have a 2 weeks of break. Sometimes student ask me, sir, 1 week of break क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा information है उसको ये करने का. So accordingly, I'll give you that break. And then the remaining 4 will be a very, very advanced and hectic lesson. But it's not that these are not hectic. So remember, it is simply a study that you have to do. It's just like your graduation, just like you're doing your CA, you have to understand the nitty-gritties of the stock market. Who are the big players? How the price moves? When the price moves? How much? How can I be careful? When to exit a particular position? When to hold on? Sometimes, many a times, you will find that you have bought a stock and the moment you exit, the stock rallies up. It happens very frequently. But if I tell you that you know from where the stock, you can figure out from where the stock will rise. I'm not saying with 100% certainty, 100% certainty kahin nahi hota hai. I cannot say that if I, after class today, if I'm going home, 100% I'll reach home. I can be run over by a bus. 99.99% there is certainty. But the thing is, in case of trading and investing, either you will win or you will lose. So I'm just showing you one simple thing. If suppose I enter with you into in a kind of a trade, or you can say, sir, I will give you a coin to toss. Either you will get head or tail. If I tell you that if I win, you will give me 100 rupees, and if I uh, if you win, I will give you 100 rupees. Okay. Now we toss a coin. What is the probability that either I will win or you will win? 50-50. चलो इसको sweeten कर देता ट्रेडिंग को. It's all, this is the basic thing that you must know when you're trading. If I say, if I toss a coin, if I win, you will give me 100 rupees, but if you win, I will give you 200 rupees. Now, what is the probability of you winning? Still, it's 50-50. It means there is fair enough amount of chance you will lose and I will win. What if I tell you, let's toss the coin 10 times? If one win, you will get plus 200. One loss, you will get minus 100. And we will toss the coin 10 times. मतलब 10 बार हम गेम खेलेंगे. Now, what is your probability that in the end you will have money in your pocket? Let's say 50-50. Let's assume 50-50. So, 5 wins, You will win how much? 1,000 rupees positive, correct? And 5 losses, you will lose how much? So you'll have 500. Let's say you know some trick due to which you can increase your probability. All right, increase your probability to 60%. So it means if you if you win 6 times, you are getting 1,200, and you will lose 4 times, you will lose 400. You have increased. Let's say every time you go wrong, it's not you but the market. So you win only 4. How much will be your positive? 800. And you lose 6. How much will be your negative? 600. Still you are coming out 200 positive. Let's say your luck is not in favor and you win only 3, that is 600 plus, and you lose 7. It means minus 700, then only you lose 100. Now the best part is, what if I tell you that if you win, I will give you 300 to 400, or let's say 300 right now. If you lose, you will pay me 100. Now tell me, what is the probability that after 10 tosses, you will have money in your pocket? Is it very high or very less? Very high. That is all trading about. So when we are trading, I will tell you how to modify your risk and reward. So if you lose only 1, but if you win 3, sometimes 4, sometimes even 10 times. So it means, if suppose it's 1 is to 3, let's say for example, 1 is to 3, and you lose 3 trades, don't you think you need to just win 1 trade to break even? And if you win the first trade, you have 300 positive, then you must lose 3 trade to become break even. So don't you think this way you will be able to not only protect your capital, but you don't need to win too many. With lesser wins, eventually you will have surplus in your pocket. This is trading all about. But people do what? People do that, if I win, if I win, I will get plus 100. If I lose, I will lose minus 2000. That's where you end up losing your capital. That's the worst part. That's where 95% of the traders, they lose money. Losses will happen. मैं आपको दिखाएगा, मेरे को भी लॉस होता है. And I have learned from the market by incurring losses. 4 साल तक मेरे को, it means I have lost more than 1.5 crore rupees in the market. Because randomly आपके लाइफ में ऐसे ही ट्रेड करता था मैं. हाँ ठीक है. The thing is, when the market is bullish, everybody makes money. Alright, आंख बंद करके आप ट्रेड करो, पैसा बन जाएगा. The real thing is when the market is choppy or the market is negative and still you are making money. That's where the advantage lies. That's what I am going to teach you. Clear? So I read so many books, so many things over a long period of time that helped me to acquire the knowledge so I can minimize my losses. So always remember, big profit, very good. Don't chase big profit. Big profit आ जाएगा आपको. Small profit, very good. No profit, also very good. It means you have not traded, you have protected your capital. Small losses, no problem. Loss and profit is a part. Problem is only one thing, big loss. If you are able to avoid big losses in the market will eventually give you money. How long do you think, if you have done proper analysis, the market goes against you? Not long, because you are winning 1 and you are winning 3 times to 4 times. You have to lose 4 trades to let go of all your winning of 4 trades. So you have to, I will tell you how to deploy this particular hedges and everything that will come in the options, but equity में भी इसका आपको मैं एग्जाम्पल दे देगा. In options, I will trade and show you how trading is done. I'll take the live trade here because it's very easy to show when the market is closed के market चला गया, देखो यहाँ से ऊपर चला गया, यहाँ से नीचे चला गया. Real event, real time, I'll take the trade and I'll show you the rationality behind that trade. After 14 days, that is my promise to you. You will not need anybody, any technical analysis guy, any fundamental analysis guy. You can decide yourself which stock to buy, when to exit the stock, right? One more thing. You know about hedge funds. Hedge funds managers को जानता है. Why do we call it hedge fund? Because they hedge their losses. They hedge their position. It means when they take a position and the market goes against them, their losses will be very, very small, but their win will be very big. If you are a hedge fund manager and you have taken a naked trade क्या होता है? एक साइड का ट्रेड ले लिया मैं, उसको hedge नहीं किया, you will lose your job. You have to sign an agreement with the company where you are joining as investment manager or mutual fund managers or a hedge fund manager, that you will always diversify your position and you will mitigate your losses by hedging your strategies. Hedging करने से क्या होता है? You don't have to sit before the screen all the time. I see people are trading, ये उठ गया, हार्ट बीट ऊपर हो रहा, हार्ट बीट नीचे हो रहा है, आपका एक दिन हार्ट कोलैप्स हो जाएगा. But if suppose, let's say, and why there is a heartbeat? What is the reason that your heartbeat is increasing and decreasing every day you're trading? This is health hazard, because your losses will be very high if the market goes against you. Correct? एक लॉस हो 25,000, 30,000, 40, 50,000 का, 1 लाख का, 2 लाख का लॉस होगा. अगर ये है तो आप स्क्रीन को देखते रहोगे, आंख से पानी निकलने लगेगा. You don't have to do that. But if you hedge your positions, you know that even the market crashes, मेरा 1500 का ही लॉस है. Alright, even if the market goes against me, my loss is only 1500 rupees or 2000 rupees. But if the market goes in my favor, I'll have a profit of 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. Do you think your heartbeat will go up and down when the market is going up and down? The answer is no. So it means you can take the trade and you don't have to look at the trade. Shut down your computer and do your thing. Alright. So this is real trading. When you are hedging your position and eventually market is going to give you money. Clear hai? Alright. So I will not cover much of the thing today. First of the thing I have to tell you that you have to download. If you have laptop, you can bring laptop in your class. If you have desktop, no problem, घर में desktop पे करो, फोन पे नहीं करने का है. आप एनालिसिस में ड्राइंग चार्ट नहीं बना सकोगे. तो क्या क्या करना है मैं आपको बता रहा हूं. पहले एक ट्रेडिंग व्यू वेबसाइट है. ट्रेडिंग व्यू, ये वेबसाइट है. आपको रजिस्टर करना है इसमें. पहले फ्री वाला लेने का है, पैसा नहीं देने का है. ऑलराइट, you take a basic version for which you don't have to pay even 1 rupee. You have uh, in a basic version it's free. So how you can find out? You simply go to Google Chrome and type, इसमें नहीं खुलेगा, ट्रेडिंग व्यू. ठीक है, गेट स्टार्टेड. जैसे आपको इनरोल करते हो सोशल मीडिया पे, वैसे इनरोल करने का. यू नीड टू हैव अ ईमेल एड्स ओनली. ठीक है, तो डाउनलोड इन योर सिस्टम ट्रेडिंग व्यू. आप अपने फोन में भी डाउनलोड कर लो. कुछ बता रहा हूं तो फोन क्लास में चल सकता है, बट इफ यू ब्रिंग लैपटॉप इट्स बेटर. Secondly, how many of you have a demat account? All of you have a demat account. So उसमें डेरिवेटिव एक्टिवेटेड है, चेक कर लेना डेरिवेटिव एक्टिवेटेड है कि नहीं, फ्यूचर्स एंड ऑप्शंस. हम मेनी ऑफ यू नोट हैव अ डीमैट अकाउंट. तो आप कहीं भी डीमैट अकाउंट खोल सकते हो. मैं किसी का एजेंट नहीं है. आप ग्रो में खोलो, जीरोधा में खोलो, एंजल वन में खोलो, वेयर एवर And how to open the Demat account? You simply go, let's say for example, if I'm opening on Zerodha, so Zerodha account opening, यहाँ पर क्लिक करके आप प्रोसेस को फॉलो करो. With your number, you must have a Aadhaar card, you must have a PAN card. You follow whatever the process they do it, and you can open your account. The charges are 300 rupees per annum that they charge every quarter. Every quarter में 300 divided by 4, that much amount they will charge every 3 months. तो इट ज़ीरोधा, ग्रो, एंजल कहीं भी आप खोल सकता है. गूगल में सर्च करो, बहुत आसान है. कोई प्रॉब्लम हो तो पूछ लेना. आई टेल यू, आई गाइड यू हाउ टू डू इट. ठीक है, ये दो काम कर लेने का. राइट. एंड so let's first begin with the very basic about candlestick. So I'll take different types of candlestick, not today. Everything we'll study tomorrow. This is, as I've told you, introductory class. This is not among those 14 classes. 14 classes your आपका आज या कल से या परसों से start हो जाएगा. ठीक है. This is just for a reference purpose that I've told you, क्योंकि I don't want to waste time in the usual classes के कैसे डीमैट अकाउंट खोलने का है, कैसे ये करने का है. Right. So candlestick chart, let's say for example, if I take a chart over here, all right, you see these are known as candle, all right, these are known as candles. Now what are these candles? So you have to understand first the basic premises of a candle. A candle can be a 5-minute candle, can be a 10-minute candle, can be a 15-minute, 1 hour, 1 year का भी candle हो सकता है. And a candle will either be green or it will be red. You can change your preference accordingly, but universally it is green and red. Now, if suppose when the price is going up, let's say this is your candle. I'm drawing in black. I'll show you why. In the candle, this is your opening price. Open हम इसको बोलते हैं. So I'm writing O here. Right. This is your closing price. If the closing price is higher than the opening price, let's say a stock opened at rupees 100 and it went to rupees 120, then this candle will become a green candle. ये आपका green candle होगा. Now this candle may have a wick. This candle may have a wick this way and this way. Now what is this wick? This is known as high of the candle. This is known as low of the candle. Let's say low of the candle is rupees 90 and high of the candle is rupees 130. Meaning what? The candle started from 100 rupees per share. It fell down to 90 rupees. When it was falling down below its opening, it will show a red color. But again, the buyers pushed up the market and the market went up to 130. But the candle did not close there. If the candle would have closed there, this wick you will not see. This will become the body of the candle. All right. This will become the body of the candle. Candle did not close over there. Candle went up to 130. The seller pushed down the price and candle closed at 120. It means it opened at 100. It may have fallen down to 90. Then it went up to 130 and finally it closed at 120. So that's why it is your green candle. Now let's say इसको reverse कर देते हैं. If suppose the same candle, right, for a red candle to be opening should be higher than the closing. So the candle open over here, let's say opening price was 200, right, and closing price is 180. So the candle opened at 200 and it fell down and the price closed at 180. So this will become your red candle. Now in this case also you will have a high or low, you may or may not have. So again this is your high of the candle, this is the low of the candle. Opening closing different hota hai, but high and low same hota hai. So it means, let's say high was 210 and low was 170. Meaning what? The candle opened at 200, it went up to 210, but the seller pushed down the price and the price came down to 180, but it did not close at 180, it further fell down to 170. And then the buyer pushed up the market and finally it closed at 180. Right? And that's why it's a red candle. Now, when the new candle will start, the new candle will start from the close of the previous candle. It means in this case, the new candle will begin from here. ये इसका starting point होगा. But in this case, closing was where? On the higher side. So new candle will begin in this case over here. Now again it depends whether it's a red candle or green candle depending on where it closes. If the next candle, let's say it opens at this closed at 120, it means this will open at 120. And if the price goes down, ये open हो गया and closes, let's say at 110. So this will become again a red candle. Now the next candle will begin from where? Opening यहाँ है, closing यहाँ पर है. Where do you think the next candle will begin from? Huh? Closing, that is 110. So the next candle will begin from 110. So इसका opening हो गया. Now if suppose the price goes up and it closes, let's say at 115, 115 है. Now will it be a green candle or will it be a red candle? Will it be a green candle or will it be a red candle? Huh? It will be a green candle. It will be a green candle. Why? Because it's closing above the opening price. Now if I come to this point, let's say this candle opened over here, all right, and it fell down to this point. Again इसका weak हो सकता है, इसका weak हो सकता है. But the opening price is 180. All right, it may have made a high of 190, let's say. It must have made a low of, let's say, 150, and here closing it at 160. So will it be a red candle or a green candle? It will be a red candle. All right, it will be a red candle. So you are getting the idea. But if suppose if I erase this thing, now again opening is 120, 180. This candle goes up. यहाँ पे लो है, यहाँ पर हाई है, and this is your close. Closing it is at, let's say, 195. Will it be a red candle or green candle? It will be a green candle. It will be a green candle. Understood? The Japanese candle is used as a methodology to find out. It was not invented in the stock market, it was invented in the rice market. All right. So whenever the bags of rice, they were piling up and up and up. So if it is increasing, they would put in their board a green color, the stock is rising. And as they are taking out the stock, they will put it through a red dots. All right. And this invention took place, pre 1600 era. It was adopted later by the capital market. All right. That's why we call it as a Japanese candle. Clear है? Now this candle time period में confusion होता है. What is a time period confusion? We don't know. Dear, you are coming late, but please do watch whatever we have covered. All right. It's an introductory class, but this is very important. Okay. So yeah, this candle could be 1 minute candle, 2 minutes candle, 5 minutes candle, 10 minutes candle, whatever. So if it's 1 minute candle, then every 1 minute one candle will form. If it's a 5 minute candle, it means candle will open and close only after 5 minutes. If it's a 1 hour candle, it means open and close every 1 hour you will get. And if it's a 1 day candle, then the candle will open at 9:15 and close at 3:30. Right? It can be 1 month, 1 year candle as well. So when we go to the chart, and let's say here, right now, it is 1 hour candle. Let me change it to 5 minutes candle. So it means every 5 minutes one candle will be forming. Right? अभी ये 3 मिनट का है, तो अब टाइम खत्म होने में देरी है, तो इसको 1 minute. Okay, first let me show you here. Is it clearly visible? Huh? So if I put a thing here, you see, can you see at the down bottom what is the time it is showing? 14:45. Can you see? Just hold on. Let me open a chart here. Okay. So again, this is 1 hour candle, 5 minutes candle. Can you see here? This is this candle 14:45. Then you have 14:50. Then you have 14:55. Now, if you look at this candle, where did this candle close? Bolo. This red candle closed over here or there? Down. Red candle will close down. All right. And you see, after that, a candle, it suddenly candle jump happened, and then this happens when there is a volatility in the market. And then you see, it's a green candle. Why? Because the open is here and it will close above. If suppose the price comes down and goes below it, देखो ये नीचे आ रहा है, it will turn into a red candle. So unless the 5 minute ends, we'll not know whether it will be a green candle or it will be a red candle. So let me change it to 4 minute, 3 minutes candle में अभी भी बाकी है. Let me change it to 1 minute candle. अभी देखो 30 seconds बाकी है. Now where this candle is open यहाँ पर है, अभी देखो close कहाँ होने जा रहा है ये. That's why it is green. Every 1 minute one candle will form. If the candle falls below this zone, this particular zone, if it falls below this zone, it will turn into a red candle. Let's see where it closes. Only 7 seconds left. So you see, it's going up and it will close above. So you see, where did it close? It closed over here. देखो जब ये प्राइस नीचे जा रहा है तो हाँ, you see, ओपनिंग कैंडल यहाँ पे क्लोज हुआ, ये कैंडल यहाँ ओपन हुआ. Right? Till the time it remains above this white line, it will be a green candle. The moment it will come down, it will become a red candle. Let's check for a while. Will it come down or not? Market is significantly bullish now. देखो अभी इसके रेड व्हाइट लाइन के नीचे जाना है. Those of you know that Laurus Lab had suggested 3.5 years back at around 250-300 rupees for long term. Everything I'll teach you how to do perform. So you see, it closed above. So it means where did it close? It closed, sorry. It closed over here, and you see it closed over here and it's a green candle still. Let's take a stock which is falling down. अभी देखो. तो ये इसका opening है, and after the open it is falling down. If the price goes above this opening, this candle will turn into a green candle. You see, if it goes above this, it will turn into a green candle. Just hold on. So anyways, you will analyze this. That's why download TradingView app. It's free. Now, if you want to go for a paid app, उसका भी एक ट्रिक है, मैं आपको बता देगा. ईमेल लगेगा पहले और आपका ₹1 आपका क्रेडिट कार्ड से कटेगा. $1 or $1. That will be reverted back. 1 month you can use all the free versions. उसके बाद 1 महीने के बाद आप ईमेल चेंज कर दो, क्रेडिट कार्ड चेंज कर दो, बट आपका पूरा एनालिसिस चला जाएगा. See, it turned green, right? It went above, candle jumping हुआ. Market is very, very significantly bullish. It has become, right? So now this is 1 minute candle मैं ले रहा है. This can be a 1 hour candle as well. If I turn it into 1 hour candle, कहाँ गया? 1 hour. So every 1 hour you will see that one candle will be formed. So you see when this candle formed 350, 1315, it means 115, and this candle is only also going on. It means it will close at 315 and then a new candle will open. If I change it to half an hour candle, 30 minutes candle, 30 minutes candle, every half an hour you'll see one candle forms. Can you see at what time this is formed? 1415. Here it formed at 145. Then this one 115. This one, all right, 12:45, half an hour. It can be 15-minute candle or whatever, but the idea remains exactly the same, that where the candle opens and where it closes, whether it makes a high or it makes a low, high and low will not decide the color of the candle. Only opening and closing will decide the color of the candle. If the opening is low and closing is high, it will be a green candle. But if it's a red candle, it means uska opening ऊपर था but वो close किया कम भाव पे. Alright, on a lower price, it will be a red candle. So when you see successive green candle, it means the price is opening, closing on a higher side, again new candle opening, closing on a higher price, again new candle opening, closing on a higher price. We say that the stock is in a trend. There is a higher probability if you buy those particular stock. This is a very simple analysis. Stock market investing and trading is not rocket science. People do over analysis and they'll end up losing a lot of market. More stock market trading is more to do with the psychology than trying to decide कि कौन क्या कर रहा है. And it's, if suppose let's say if I look at any trending stock जब ये ऊपर जा रहा है, let's take the example of BSE. अभी नीचे जा रहा है but I'll choose the trending days. everything we'll be studying. So you see, half an hour candle. You see more and more, some candles are red, but all the green candles are way bigger than the red candles. Now this big and small also we have to learn. A lot of things will cover. All right. So please do what I've told you. Bring your book every day. I will not be teaching from the book. उसमें सिर्फ आपको 3-4 पेजेस में कैंडल स्टिक ये है. If you are my students, you know I give extensive notes to the class. तो आपको नोटबुक लाने का है क्लास में. ठीक है. और whatever I am telling you, you have to go and practice it every single day. I'm telling you, if you are missing classes, because it will be connected. All right. So one day I'll teach you one thing, second day I'll teach you one thing, third day one I'll teach you one thing, and then combine. उसको confluence बोलते हैं. I am taking the you can say I am increasing my probability by using confluences. It means using multiple analysis of the market to take a trade, whether it's a long trade or it's a short trade. Just let me exit these three positions for me. Nifty has significantly gone up. All right. So you have to do the homework first. You have to take the snapshot. Now how to share. अभी आप देखो, आप स्टॉक का नाम लिखेगा, सर ये स्टॉक में सही एनालिसिस है भाई. I don't have system all the time. All right. So do you think if you send me every query every time, I'll open go up, and most of the time my trading centers are open in the room. But if I'm somewhere, so you share the photograph of that. So when you open it in your phone, or you can do what you can do, you take the snapshot of your chart, a clear photo you can take. All high phone, 5 phone you people are using. So take a high resolution and share it on Telegram. All right. You have to keep sharing it so that it will give me an insight into your understanding कि क्या हाँ mistake आप कर रहा है. Because even after learning, people make mistake. Right. Many students, when I had mentioned Tata, तो टाटा मोटर बेच देगा कि नहीं बेचेगा. I told you to hold it. What was the reason for me to tell you to hold it? Also मैं explain करेगा क्यों hold करना चाहिए. And of late I had mentioned Concor also. Container Corporation, highly undervalued stock. Again, it is not a buy or sell recommendation. So significantly went up. So you can figure out if it's a good stock, where the downfall will end and where the rise is going to begin. All right. You can do that provided you do your homework, you perform your analysis, and after that only you can take a trade. उसमें भी कैसे में स्नाइपर एंट्री करेगा, उसमें भी है, is very important too, because sometimes you enter and the stock falls down. I'm not saying it will never fall down when after you enter, but you can minimize this gap significantly by applying your analysis. Now, any queries you have, you can ask me. Your usual classes will be from 10:30 onwards. I've told you. Clear? We will start from tomorrow itself. So, from tomorrow morning by 10:15, you be in the classroom. Don't delay, do not be late. So, leave home on a time, because the thing is, if the half an hour of class is gone और एक चीज मैं कवर कर दिया है, अभी उसके बाद आप देख रहे हैं तो आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा, एंड यू विल गेट डिसइंटरेस्टेड. राइट. स्टॉक मार्केट, यू ऑल हैव कम हियर टू मेक मनी. अब इसमें भी लथार्जिक हो गया, सर आज नहीं कर पाया, रिकॉर्डिंग में देख लेगा. डोंट डू दैट, because the class will move at a rapid pace. I'm not saying rapid pace in the sense I'll give you a lot of homework. You have to do a lot of homework. I will do 30% of the work. The basic things, fundamental things, and everything I'll explain you. Your problem, I'll solve all your doubt. You ask me sharing the chart, sir इसमें लेना चाहिए कि नहीं लेना चाहिए, वो भी मैं बताएगा. But you have to at the end of the day understand that should I buy this stock or not, and if I bought this stock, when to exit the stock. Yeah, should I continue to hold it at a loss for long and erode my capital. So you have to rotate your capital to keep earning money. एक स्टॉक में फंस के जिंदगी भर रह गया, कोई मतलब नहीं बनता है. हाँ, but if there is a probability of the stock to go up, then significantly it will go. You go to Mahura trading, मुहूर्त ट्रेडिंग में मैं कुछ स्टॉक्स का नाम बताया था, ARSSBL, BSE, Precision Wire. The chart is still available, and you see how much it has rallied. BSE itself, I think I had mentioned at around 2050, where it is right now, 2700. मुहूर्त ट्रेडिंग कब था? अक्टूबर के एंड में था ना, दिवाली के समय. तो नवंबर, दिसंबर, जनवरी, 3 months from 2000 to 2700. What is the return on your capital? More than 60%. Bank gives you 7.5% in 1 year. All right. Can you do this? Yes, you can also do this. Does it make me genius? No. I've learned this by losing money in the market. मैं बहुत पैसा लूज किया है. And when you learn something by losing, you become a better person, better trader. Market मार के सिखा देता है आपको. All right. So any query you have right now, you ask me about the demat account, about this trading view, whatever. You have to ask questions, dear. Don't keep mum and don't think what others. You are going to make money. If you don't ask question, you will lose. हाँ बोलो. Yeah. On a lower time frame, candle jumping happens. On a higher time frame, it doesn't happen. So let's say BAC का देखते हैं. आप देखो. Where this particular candle closed, since it's a green candle. Hold on. Where is the drawing tool gone? Where this green candle closed at this point, and you see it opened from here. Where this green candle opened, you see this close over here and this opened over here. Correct? This red candle, it means closing must be down. Where did it close? At this point. Correct? You see this candle close at this point, closing down hai. Sorry. And it opened little bit on a higher side. But usually because VAC is highly volatile stock. In case of volatile stock, कई बार jumping होता है, 1-2 रुपए का up and down होता है. Right? But that is abnormal, that is not normal. It happens when the market is highly volatile. Usually it doesn't happen. So your candlestick analysis is what you have to know. Closing for a green candle, if it's green, closing is up. From there, that point onwards, new candle will start. And if the price falls down, it will turn into a red candle. If the price closes up, it will be again one more green candle. Let's say it's a red candle, so it means it must have closed down. So if the next candle starts, and if it further closes down, it will be another red candle. But if it closes up, it will be a green candle. You check everywhere. You see, this candle opened over here and it closed over here. Correct? Red candle. So this opened over here and closed over here. Red candle. So where this candle closed, this candle opened. This green candle. Can you see? See these two particular candles. So this candle closed over here, and where this candle opened, this green candle, and then where it closed up, it's a green candle. From here again, the next red candle begins. But if the price would have gone up, it would be a green candle, but the price closed down. That's why it's a red candle. Got it? Clear? Any other query? No other query? Nothing else? So from tomorrow we are going to begin. This is not usual. This is simply an introductory class. I was supposed to take it yesterday. My daughter fell sick, so I had to postpone it. So your actual class will start from tomorrow. All right. So first 10 days, it means you'll have tomorrow is third, no? Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10, 11, 12. Up till 12, you'll have 10 days of class. और उसके बाद 2 हफ्ते का ब्रेक होगा, as I've told you. for you to analyze and everything. If you need more time, you will be needing more time. You just message accordingly. I will schedule a class. The remaining 4 days will be options trading, option geeks understanding. When you have understood every criticality of the stock market, then we will go to the options trading, क्योंकि उसमें भी आपको वही एनालिसिस करना पड़ता है, बट ऑन अ शॉर्टर टाइम फ्रेम. एंड देयर स्नाइपर एंट्री इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. तो एक एक मिनट के चार्ट पे हम लोग को एंट्री लेना पड़ता है. आई विल शो यू एवरीथिंग विद रिगार्ड टू दैट. मतलब समझा नहीं मैं फिर. हाँ, वी विल लुक एट मंथली. मंथली से ऊपर नहीं देखने का है. मंथली, वीकली. मेरे लिए वीकली बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. व्हाई इट इज, आई टेल यू इन अ व्हाइल. वीकली इज अ वेरी वॉलेटाइल जोन. वीकली एंड डेली, उसको कॉन्फ्लुएंस करके फिर हम और ट्रेड फर्दर लेते हैं. तो मंथली इज द मैक्स वी विल गो. आपको उसके ऊपर जाने का नहीं है. दैट इज फॉर इंटीरियर. If we have analyzed already, our analysis will happen from a higher time frame, and then only we'll decide when to enter. उसमें भी कैसे इंटर करने का है, उसका इंडेक्स, उस पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक का इंडेक्स हम लोग को देखने का है. व्हाट इज इंडाइसेस, हाउ इट्स बिहेवियर विल अफेक्ट द स्टॉक. व्हाट इज इंडिया विक्स जब हम ऑप्शंस ट्रेड कर रहे हैं या इक्विटी ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, क्वार्टरली अर्निंग या उसका सब फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस, एवरीथिंग विल बी कवर्ड. Everything. That's what I've told you. After this 10 days of class, you will be an expert in swing trade, fundamental analysis, long-term equity trading. And after those remaining 4 days of class, you will be understanding how to hedge the options and make money. Because options में quick पैसा बनता है, but पैसा जाता भी है. So I'll tell you different types of hedges you can make every time, wherein to minimize your loss, your losses are minimum, but your profitability is very high. You can do that. Clear hai? Any other query? No other query? So we will wind up here today. From tomorrow 10:30 again. Don't ask on the group sir कितने बजे class होगा. 10:30 sharp the class will begin. So after 2 hours of class you will have half an hour of break. 10:30 to 12:30, 12 to 1 you will have break, and then 1 to 2 the class will go on. Okay? All right. See you tomorrow. Bye bye everyone. And online students, if you have got the book, no problem. If you haven't got the book, then also no problem. It will be sent to you. We will be studying largely from other things here. So book is given only for reference purpose. All right. See you tomorrow at 10:30.